Hello and welcome to this introductory presentation about MO1029 Foodservices. This module will build your rural generalist knowledge and skills in food service management and delivery systems in rural and remote communities. You will explore a food service system for which you are responsible for or involved with through the lens of the food service system model, articulating the challenges associated with rural and/or remote contexts. You'll then conduct a menu review of nutritional standards and plan the implementation of the review's recommendations. The intended learning outcome for this module is that you'll be able to plan and demonstrate the ability to assist in the implementation of quality improvement strategies to ensure optimal nutritional outcomes for consumers in rural and remote settings through an analysis of food service delivery and management systems against relevant nutritional and food safety standards. This module goes for 6 weeks with 22 hours expected workload. You can see the weekly topics here. In week 1, food service systems and the rural and remote context, you will touch base on food service types and systems before refreshing your knowledge about the food service system model. In particular, you'll consider the control, input and transformation components of the model and how these can be impacted by rural and remote practice. In week 2, food service systems and the rural and remote context continued, you'll continue exploring the food service system model in greater detail, considering the output and feedback components of the model and once again how these can be impacted by rural and/or remote practice. Finally, you will take a closer look at the menu, the primary control of the food service system, before consolidating your understanding of challenges associated with the rural and/or remote context. In week 3, audit preparation, you'll gain an understanding of your audit activity and prepare it by refining your audit scope, criteria and standards, and identifying, creating or adapting an audit tool before discussing it with your supervisor. In week 4, completing the audit, you will do just that, undertake the audit you've been planning for by accessing your menu and relevant standards, assessing the menu against the standards, and collecting the data using the audit tool you identified, created or adapted in week 3. In week 5, recommendations, you'll summarise the outcome of your audit and develop recommendations before choosing the mechanism for providing feedback to the audit stakeholders. In week 6, implementation, you'll create an implementation plan before meeting with your supervisor to discuss it along with your recommendations and feedback mechanisms. Finally, you'll reflect upon the audit process to date, including challenges presented by rural or remote practice before submitting assessment item 1. Each week, you will have several learning activities that will take up to 4 hours a week to complete and includes the time you spend on your assessment. A single assessment task is due at the end of the module in week 6. The task is a written problem task aimed at determining the nutritional status of your menu and a strategy to support menu improvements. You will also have the opportunity to submit a formative piece of work at the end of week 2. This is your module workbook, which is not marked but will give you some feedback on how you are going. We've built in some opportunities for you to interact with the content, the module coordinator, and other participants who are taking the module at the same time. There are learning activities which include contributing to online discussions. This provides a chance and an expectation for you to swap professional insights with others who may be from the same or other health professions. This mutual exchange of knowledge is the basis of successful collaborative team practice, so we hope you'll join in. You'll find the module outline in the Start Here folder. It contains your module coordinator's contact information, all the details of the assessment task and marking criteria, information about applying for extensions, any module prerequisites, and the module calendar. Please don't hesitate to get in touch for any questions or concerns, and enjoy the module.